I'm going to cut this one from this corner to this corner. And you can draw a line and cut it. I'm just using my cutting board. Then I'm taking this and I'm going to put it on my scoreboard with this corner up here, and I'm going to score it 7/8 of an inch and then 3 3/8 on both pieces. Where'd the other one go? So what I'm looking for is I'm making a tag. I found this in an old book, an encyclopedia. I folded it in half and then I folded it again this way. What I'm going to do, and this is a little bit smaller than my tag shape, but it is a little bit longer also. So what I'm going to do is I'm making a tag, and I want to take and figure out which way is up. I like that way. I'm taking both of these at the same time and holding them. Or I can do one, let me do one at a time. So I'm going to do like a little angle right there for a corner of my tag, and then I'm going to turn around and flip that and do the same thing. Then, because I'm going to have a front and a back to my tag, I'm going to take this and just use that template. Okay. So I'm wanting to save as much of this map as I can, but my tag is actually going to be a little bit smaller. So what I'm going to do is try to figure out, I'm going to glue this on, and I got my map out of an old encyclopedia, and we're doing a travel theme this month in the group that I'm in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this to where I can see that and try and figure out how to get that about middle ways. And again, I'm going to trim my corners right there. This one is going to have to be trimmed, fold it and trim it like this. So that's going to mess up my pocket a little bit, or my fold out, but actually it works pretty good right there. So then I'm going to put the other one in the same place. I'm going to glue it. And what I'm doing is I'm making a fold out map tag, and I kind of want to line up with my other one that's in the front. So you see I got it lined up best I can get. This side needs to go over just a little bit. And again, I'm going to have to trim these corners to get my tag shape, which actually gives us a shape like that. I'm going to trim this off the bottom because I want my tag to open like that. Now I'm doing a travel tag, but I also am wanting to do a, what do you call it, a zigzag tag. So we got a couple of things going on here, and I am distress inking it. But you can find your maps and stuff in different places. I don't know where I put it right now, but I had one that I had found this weekend. Just I had the family reunion that I went to, and there was this book, like a traveler book, or it tells you the sites and stuff that are around the area. They had some maps in it, so that's one sort. Maps, you could have pictures like this. You could do that, or even this page would be pretty as a pull-out to show. And this was free. I picked it up, and there's all kinds of different things in here. When you're talking about travel, you've got this back page. You could kind of cut this part off and that part and just have the mountains. Just all kinds of stuff in here that would be a pretty little thing that you could put together. This could be a fold out to, actually, you know what? Let me just go ahead and see if I can't get it out of here without making a big noise. And what I'm doing is trying to get that binding to where to let this go. Or I could do it the right way. And so if I wanted to use this instead of the map, what I can do is take and just trim it up, get some straight lines going. And this will kind of determine the size of your tag also. So I'm going to pull in another one so we can do both of these, and you can see how I took the page and I actually have, so I've got the same thing. These are 2.5 by 6, and this is the half size right here. They're just different colors, so that one goes with that and that goes with that. Now I'm working with this, and I just already pre-cut the purple, but it didn't seem to go right with the yellow. So what I'm doing is just folding this one in half, just like I did the map, and then I'm going to fold it inward again just to make sure my edges are all the same. So this is going to be quite a bit smaller than my tag. So we have some choices. Do I leave it this size and then just have it like it opens up right here? I could make the tag a little bit shorter and you wouldn't know that for this one. See, I could just put it in there. So let me glue this piece in. And I'm going to try and get the edge, because and that's going to leave me a little edge back there. Okay. And I'm going to glue this side the same way. And I think maybe where I messed up on my map one was that I should have maybe lined this all up like this instead of trying to get it in the middle. So I do have a little bit still sticking out, so let me see what I can do. That should work. So I can trim this down, or I can leave it like that and just go like this. So let's make our top. I'm gonna go from right here and cut that, and then I'm gonna flip this one around over here to this side and trim. I'm going to take and glue this side. Just put some glue all the way up, and this side and the bottom. So that leaves my top, and I'm going to center it right there. And I'm just doing this side right here, and it's going to hang over just a little bit, but I'm going to trim that. So I'm going, this one's going this way. I'm going to do this one the opposite. And I'm just going to trim that little piece off right there. So, yeah. So this will be the front, this will be the back, and we know we can't put any little thing on that because it'll stick together. So that one's looking good. Let's go back over here to our map and do the same thing. And I could have trimmed this, but I had other intentions of actually folding this. But it works, it gives us some lines to go by. So I'm going to put this on here. I just got my Teflon mat out, so maybe I won't glue my other mat, my cutting mat. I'm using fabric tack, just enough. Really don't want a whole lot, just enough to hold that. So I'm going to put this trim right along there, which looks really good. Pull it down just a little bit, so maybe I can clip this top and it fit. So what I want to do is go ahead and ink this other one and do the same thing going the other way. Actually, I could put it up under just a little bit and then go that way. So what I'm going to do for right now is I'm going to go ahead and glue this piece on before I put that lace on it, and I'm going to attach it to that. And I'm going to kind of poke it, that corner up under there. Trim it off. Then I'm going to see what I can do about getting this right there to where that looks pretty even. Let me see, close your back up. And be careful and not put too much on there. Too much glue, because you'll get it all in your little pocket there. So that looks pretty good to me. I'm going to glue all three sides but the top, and I can't glue straight today. let's see. Move that over. Wiggle it around so it'll fit. There we go. That looks good. We got 2 pockets. And then we can go to our back side and do the same thing. So I'm not sure what to do with that, but we do have these little pieces that I think I might do something with after all. Let me see. So what I could do is a little cluster right there. To keep it kind of low so it wouldn't interfere with our pockets is the thing. But we could do it. Yep. So I'm going to take some of this coffee dyed paper that I did that already had writing. It was from where I printed off stuff for school. Maybe put it right there. I think I'm going to use the Bling. And I'm going to try and get this around the edges pretty good. That way it don't, maybe it won't pull up too much when you're putting your stuff in and out. Now, where do I want to put these? And what size do I want? Maybe one right there. Well, actually, that could be a big one, huh? If I put one right here. I don't know that I like that big one right there. I'll go back to this size and see if I like it at all. I'm going to put one here. I'll put one down here. Should it go right here? I'm gonna put one right there. I'm liking that one. Yeah. I don't know what to do on the back. I don't want to do a whole lot on the back, but it needs prettying up too, don't it? Let me see. I could do this. So I'm just right now, I'm trying to figure out how I might make this interesting on the back. If I tear that all the way around. I think. I could go like this with a bigger piece. Could stick some lace back there just to give it some dimension. About like that. Put a little bit of this right in here to hold that down. I'm going to glue this down. Stick that crooked. You know, I have a problem with being crooked on purpose. It don't work really good for me. So I'm just putting a little bit of inking on that lace. And I'm going to put some more little bling back here. It's just where. One there. I think I will put one right there. What I'm going to do for the tab, so actually I am going to use some lace. Let's see, what do I have? I'm not going to use this particular one, but since I used white, I do want to use white again for that one. So this is our front. What I'm thinking is maybe just because we want it to open, so I'm going to glue that right here on the very front page. So see, we're opening up our tag all the way. And I'm going to put a little glue here. I'm going to center that. And then I'm going and I'm opening the whole tag to make sure that I do not get this on the rest of that. So now I have a tag up there, or not a tag, but I have a pull. And I'm going to leave this open and just let it sit up here and let it dry while I work on this other one. We're getting close. So this one, It's going to be interesting. How do I want to? So I have a few choices. I could use this. Could use a little bit wider. I don't think I have the purple in that other color. Could do something like this. I don't like it at all. I do have sorry ribbon that I could glue on there. That might look good. See if I can find some purple. So I've actually pre-cut some sorry silk for my tags as top parts. So what I could do is put a piece of this across there. Anything? Here's a slimmer one. Could do that. So be careful when you're putting your, this is gonna be my front. And you're gluing, that way you don't glue everything to your, and I do like the little fraying at the edges. And you could use fabric. I've got fabric over there I could have used, which sorry silk is fabric, but I do have pieces of just fabric cut that I could use on it. I'm just trimming this up a little bit. So I do like that. If this is going to be our front while we're here, I am going to go ahead and use this that I have already out. I want a wider one for that. So once again, we're going to go over and check. I'll trim this just a little bit. And I'm going to put some glue right here. So y'all know I have too much bling around, but I like this, and this I got on Amazon. What if I put this on here and jazz it up just a little bit? Okay, so I'm gonna use my Fabri-Tac again. Just try and put it down the middle. Let's see. I tell you, this is not as easy as it wants me to make it think it is. Getting it straight. Halfway straight anyway, how about that? A little bit right here. So what I'll do, I am going to put some both ways so that it's got some, so that the eye is drawn from one area to the other. And I think what makes this one look good is this frayed edge. can do this. Get up there. For me, this just makes it sparkle that much more. I like that. So we can do the other side the same. Page. And maybe some lace. I have a little bit of embossed vellum. I'm going to throw that in there too. If I just put that kind of be careful with that because of our pocket. Good, so let's do something with the back real quick. I think I'm going to do kind of the same thing. Is just put some vellum, or not vellum, but some lace down. And actually, while I have it here, I'll put a piece of that down too, just to give it a little more dimension. What I need is another little piece of book page. I don't like to do book page. But I think I will, just because. So I got the other ones. And this is not really printed book page, I know. I'm just trying to figure out how this might look good. Get a lot of glue on the back of here. So, I like that, just kind of hanging out there. Let's see. If I can get a little piece right here. And that leaf. I don't like how it looks.